Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel at Lifestyle with Nazo. This is Nazish Malik. A very happy Ramadan to all of you. So guys, in today's video I just am making this vlog because I think most of you would have heard, especially people who live in USA or in Nashville, that there was a school shooting in one of the private Christian schools in Nashville, which was not too far from our Islamic school, and unfortunately 3 kids died in this shooting and 3 staff members died, and the police had killed the shooter. So this all happened around 10:15 a.m. Today. And when this happened, I was in my school in the playground with my class, and I was at the playground, and our principal, Mr. Rashid, came running towards us, and he's like, "You need to get in. Let's all the kids get in because there has been a shooter in one of the nearby schools, so we need to go under lockdown." So when you have small children with you, you have to also show that everything is okay and we just need to get in. It's just kind of a practice. So we took all the kids in and we locked our classroom doors. But then you think about all the scenarios, and you think about it. You are a teacher, you're responsible for these precious lives in your classroom, and you need to keep them safe, and they are precious angels that are your responsibility at this moment. And then I was thinking about my own kids. I was thinking about my own boys because I had dropped Shataj to his school, Ahmed to his school, and then I texted them right away, "Are you guys okay?" So it's just because I'm a mom, I'm a teacher, I am responsible for other people's kids, and then there are my own kids. So and then I was thinking about, I heard that 3 kids died, and it just broke my heart, and I'm like, these 3 kids would have gone to school this morning, all healthy, happy, safe and sound, just like any regular school day, and their parents would have dropped them to school. And can you imagine if you hear something like this, that your child was a victim of this kind of brutality, and they had nothing to do with it? Those kids had nothing to do with it. I literally went into tears when I was in my classroom. And in preschool, kids take a nap. So my class kids were taking a nap, and when they woke up, I don't know why, I just felt like I need to hug each one of them. When they woke up, I hugged each one of them, that Alhamdulillah, they're safe and sound. And when I picked up my son from school, I'm like, oh my God, I can't thank Allah enough that he is safe and sound. It's just such a weird battle that we as parents or as teachers have to face nowadays, that when we were growing up, our parents used to think that school is one place which is safe, like where kids are safe, they are being nurtured there, they learn over there, they have friends over there. The only thing they do at schools is they learn, they play, they laugh, they make friends, they have teachers, so everything is like happy in harmony. And then we found out that it was a 28-year-old woman who entered that school with 3 weapons. So I do not know how this thing will end in America, that how these kind of dangerous weapons are so easily available to anyone, whether they are teenagers, whether they are women or men. I mean, how come they can have weapons so easily, and they can get into such sacred places, and they can just take lives so easily? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, especially children, I feel like we cannot even put a scratch on any child. How can you take a life of a child? So I just wanted to speak about it, and it's all over the news today. It's so sad. Now, the second thing that I really wanted to talk about was when things like these happen, these kind of tragedies happen, how do we talk to our children? How do we explain it to them? How do we, because after a certain age, kids need to know the reality. Kid needs to know how to cope with things like this. Of course, we cannot tell it to preschoolers or kids in kindergarten, but once they are in second grade, third grade, fourth grade and up, we need to explain it to them, because they need to know how to be careful. They need to know how to also how to be empathetic to other people who have gone through the tragedy. So whether it's my own kids, whether it would be my school kids, I think being a teacher, it should be our responsibility that we speak with the children in a way that they understand. I picked up my son and I spoke with him about it in the car, and I was like, this is how something has happened, and this is how you need to be careful if God forbid something like this comes across. And then I was telling him that how we have to be empathetic with the families who unfortunately, unluckily go through this. I think it's our responsibility to talk to our children about this, and our hearts are heavy, and my prayers go to all the families who were affected by it. It's not only the kids who lost their lives, it's also the kids who were friends with those kids, who were class fellows with those kids, and the 3 staff members who worked there. Just think about their families. I would just like to say that may God protect all our children, may God protect all the innocent people, and may nobody have to go through this kind of tragedy ever in their lives. Please stay safe, please take care of yourself and people around you, and please be empathetic to other people, and be there for them who are going through any tragedy or who are under difficult times. Especially it's Ramadan for us Muslims, so it's especially a month where we need to be there for each other. So that's all for today. I just wanted to speak about it because it's about my city, it's about my people where I live, and it does affect all of us who are living in Nashville. Alright guys, so that's all for today. Please take care of everyone, and I will see you in the next video with something, I hope, more happier and exciting. With the happy things, we have to talk about other tragedies and something that happens in our communities. We have to show our support to all the other communities as well, because children are children and they are precious. And I am very touchy about kids, whether it's my kids or anybody's kids. I feel like nobody has a right to harm any child, period. There's no explanation to this. Nobody has a right to harm any child. That's it. So stay safe, be safe, spread positivity, and take care of your parents. And I will see you in the next vlog. Take care. Bye.